Hello peeps, and welcome back to Terrafirmacraft. Okay, so, I'm sorry I haven't recorded anything for a few days, but I've been playing Crash Landing pretty much to the exclusion of everything else. It's been a long time since I've seen a mod pack that challenged me that way. I think the last one was Agrarian Skies. And there's been a lot of stuff in Terrafirmacraft that I've been looking at, and I've been thinking, oh man, I gotta do this, and I gotta do this, and I gotta do that, and it's just a nightmare how much backlog I have to do, how much off-camera stuff I have to do. And then I stopped and I thought to myself, wait a minute. Maybe I'm going about this all wrong. Because Terrafirmacraft is one of those mod packs where you kind of do stuff just for the sake of doing it. Because if you play Terrafirmacraft from a strict progression standpoint, you're probably going to get pretty bored of it pretty fast. Like almost as once you hit red steel and blue steel, there's no point in continuing if you're going for a strict progression sense. So I decided I am going to kick back and have some fun with it. So I decided I would come out here and break my pick so I can switch to my wrought iron one. But I decided I would come out here and I would gather some resources up. I'm actually down in the middle of that one boulder that has the whole bunch of bituminous coal in it. So you can see the light shining in from up there. Let's see if we can figure out a way to get out of here without killing ourselves. Should be pretty easy. Just dig our way out from here. But yeah, I pretty much decided that what I want to do for this series going forward. My Let's Plays have always been very, very technical in nature. I've always been a very technical Minecraft player. Most of my videos take a how-to style, like a Let's Play, not a Let's Play style, but a tutorial style, almost. And with Terrafirmacraft, I think that might be the wrong approach. So what we are going to do from this point on, we're still going to work on progression stuff, and anytime I decide to work on progression stuff, it'll probably take pretty much the same format. This is how you do this, this is how you do that. But I think for the rest of this series, we're going to adopt a more traditional Let's Play style, where we just play the game, we deal with whatever comes along, we build cool-looking shit, and stuff that we don't really need to build, but we're just doing it because it looks cool. And we just have fun with it, instead of worrying so much about progression and technicalities and, oh, this is how you build this, and this is how you do this, and yeah, let's not do that. It seems like it's going to be a really, really boring style for this series. So, on that subject, now that I've got a decent amount of coal that I've mined up, and I don't have to worry about that anytime in the near future, I thought we would take probably the first episode of the new format to go take a look at some stuff that might be pretty for us to build with. So what I'm going to do here is we're just going to grab, let's see, I'm going to need a hammer and a chisel. Chisel, I don't have a hammer. I'll just borrow the one out of my anvil. Let's see. We'll take some of the cooked venison with us. I'm still dealing with cooked venison. Even this far into the series, I still have tons of cooked venison. And one thing I would really like to do is I'd like to get some mortar. And I'd like to take some mortar along with me. Because I want to go out and I want to take a survey of some of the natural types of stone that are occurring in the world around me. And I want to find out what's going to look cool to build with. I want to get a few samples of stones. And I want to be able to make some smooth stone out of it. I want to be able to get some bricks that I can put together. There's some limestone right there. There's my bolts. What did I do with my crossbow? Didn't I see my crossbow in here somewhere? Yeah, there's my crossbow. But yeah, I apologize for not continuing this series as often as I should, and I know I should continue it more often. And with the new format, I think I might. Because, I mean, I've got a pretty decent little house here, but it's kind of small. It serves the purpose, but we can do so much better than that, especially with all the tools that Terrafirmacraft built for us. It's just a matter of finding our inner muse. Just kind of taking a survey of what I've got here. And I think for right now, we're going to limit this mostly to surface stones. Don't know what I was doing in there. Let's grab our hammer out of here. Let's go ahead and smash up some of this limestone to get some flux. And I probably should make another hammer. I don't have any iron cooked up for that, so I might just make a bronze hammer. The hammer itself doesn't really matter too much, it's just it's a tool. Okay, and I have a wooden bucket around here somewhere. I really need to get some organization going. Anyone who's been watching me play on Twitch probably had a heart attack when I finally built my warehouse and got some organization going. Okay, and let's see here. How do we do flux again? I think it's... yeah, we get lime water, and then we combine the lime water with sand. I think will give us our mortar. Where's our sand? There's our sand. Yeah, mortar. Plenty of it. I really should get a couple of buckets here. But I'm not going to need a huge amount of this mortar just for what I'm planning on doing. So I'll probably just carry it along with me. Throw our excess flux in there. Excess flux. Holy crap, I'm slurring tonight. Alright, and as far as how our local rocks are going to look, let's start with the gabbro. If we gather 4 of these little gabbro rocks, we combine those with our chisel, get us a few bricks. I think I need one more. I think it's 5 rocks. And then 4 mortar. That'll get us some gabbro bricks. Let's see how they look. It's actually not bad. A little dark. I've always been a fan of really bright colorations for stone when I do my buildings. So let's kind of just dig down until we get to some gabbro. And this is gabbro in its native environment. So if we were to take a chisel and... where's the hammer? What do I do with the hammer? Patchy, stop. It's like you know I'm recording. Patchy. I swear, it's like that cat knows the second I start recording. And picks that time to make an asshole out of himself. I totally have not been paying attention to my nutrition levels at all. So I'm probably like half starved and probably have like 300 hit points max. No, 500 actually. So about half of what it could be. Yeah, my grain levels are really low. Might have to stop and get some bread soon. Okay, so there is our natural smooth gabbro. Patchy, stop it. I want to get a piece of just regular gabbro. There we go. Alright, and now we'll backfill this, so I don't have mobs crawling in here, getting lost, and then surprising us. Or, you know, random cave-ins. Trying to figure out why the hell the ground's caving in. I got plenty of dirt over here I can use to backfill. And it doesn't matter what type of dirt it is. It'll all look the same once it's said and done. Or maybe it won't, and it'll give us some interesting color patterns on the ground level. Who knows? I want to try my hand at cooking again, too. I'm somewhat of a wannabe chef in real life, so the whole cooking aspect kind of appeals to me, too. Okay, now what I want to do is I actually want to get some planks and I want to make some signs. And I want to put some signs on these stones so that I know what type of stone it is. Five signs will start us out. Okay, we don't need the extra gabbro rocks. Here's some rock salt. Actually, that'll be all the rock salt I need to get a sample of rock salt. Awesome. Okay, so over here, yes, that's filling in nicely. We're going to put down our smooth first, then our standard, and then on top of that we're going to put down a brick. And this is going to be our gabbro. Next to that we're going to do rock salt. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a piece of smooth rock salt. I'm not sure how I like how pink this is. Smooth rock salt is very pink. I wonder how the bricks look. Oh, I need one more piece. Keep forgetting it's 5. Also, if my audio levels sound a little weird, it's because something's going on with my headset again. And I adjust my noise levels because I think my sound card is failing. I've been getting a lot of buzz on the TeamSpeak and on the live streams. So I tried to reduce my gain to minimize that, which means now I'm having to boost my microphone. But it shouldn't be as bad of a fluctuation it was when I was using the other mic. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like how pink it is. It's a nice contrast, though. What other kinds of smooth stone do I have? That's sand. We'll just keep the sand with me. I've got andesite cobblestone. Smooth, nice. Andesite bricks. Come to think of it, I should have the cobblestone on these too. I should be putting the cobblestone as the base block. Maybe I'll put the cobblestone behind it. Yeah, let's do that. We'll get some gabbro cobblestone. And we'll get some rock salt cobblestone. And we'll just put the cobblestones behind it. That way we can tell what the cobblestone's going to look like. Shit. That's the rock salt cobblestone, and then that's the gabbro cobblestone. Gabbro cobblestone could make a nice road. Then this is all marble cobblestone. I don't think I have any just plain marble, though. I have tons of marble cobblestone, marble rocks. I've got some raw rhyolite. I don't think I have too many more raw stones, though. There's some more quartzite sand. We'll just keep a whole stack of that. Schist. What we used to refer to back when I was doing Terrafirmacraft with friends, we used to refer to that as shit. Or schist. Because it was everywhere, and it was like this sickly green color in the default pack. Okay, do I have my hoe on me? I don't think so. Let's go check our crops before we go wandering too much. And then I've also got some Douglas fir saplings that I planted over here. I'm waiting for them to grow up. And then I'm just going to harvest a ton of Douglas fir. Alright, what do we got over here? We have anything finished growing yet? Oh, our peppers are ready to harvest. So let's go ahead and harvest our peppers. 24 ounces of peppers, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, let's take a look around and see... You know what? This crap is everywhere. This diorite. Let's grab a sample of the diorite. Okay, I should just have to break the one to the side. That'll get me a few diorite stones. And then if I break this one, that should... Why did that not free that? Oh, this one on this side. There we go. Now we got us some raw diorite. Get us a few more diorite rocks. And let's go ahead and get us some smooth diorite. I don't really like how diorite looks either, I think. It's too spongy. I think I'm probably going to end up going mostly for marble for my construction. I'm a fan of how marble looks in real life, so I can't imagine I'll be too disappointed with how it looks in game. Especially if this mod pack did justice to it. Alright, let's head out this way. We're just going to let Wanderlust strike us a little bit. Actually, we're not going to let Wanderlust strike us too much because it's getting to be nighttime. We want to try to avoid unnecessary deaths as much as possible. Probably should start another barrel of vinegar going soon. I've worked through a good portion of my vinegar making cheese. So I've got plenty of lime water, I've got plenty of tannin. Yeah, I'm starting to get low on vinegar. And I've got a bucket of curdled milk in here. Why is that not cheesed? And then I need direct cobblestone too. That's something I forgot. We should be able to get that before nightfall. And then I need to experiment around with this king's blood stuff too. I need to figure out how to do some basic herbalism. I know you're supposed to make like a mortar and pestle. And with that, you should be able to mash up the king's blood, but I don't know how to cultivate it. Of course. Oops. Come on, just give me a couple rocks. There we go. There's our direct cobblestone. We'll go set this up. Probably should clean up those elderberry bushes and get those moved. Okay, so we're going to start out with these smooth diorites. And the natural diorite on top of that. Diorite brick on top of that. And a diorite cobblestone behind. The coloration on the diorite's a lot better. It's a lot closer to what I would like to use as a primary building material, but I'm not sure I like the spongy texture in this mod pack. The easy solution there would be to change the mod pack, but I'm actually finding that I like this mod pack. Oh, I got a couple of Douglas firs that grew up. I got a lot of Douglas firs that grew up. Holy shitski. I'll have to come out here and harvest these leaves soon. Get us some more saplings so I can replant. And then chop those down. Eventually build ourselves a huge thicket of the things. Okay, let's explore to the south. We'll head to the south. And we'll just go until we encounter a primary stone change. For reference, right now I'm in gneiss. So, yeah, gneiss is a different type of stone. Is this a gneiss boulder? It looks like a gneiss boulder. It's a very nice boulder. Yeah, I know, the rock puns are pretty solid. Can't take these for granted. Alright, a couple more nice rocks. There we go, so we can get some nice cobblestone. And I need a few more nice rocks so I can make some nice bricks. Okay. It's very nice. Alright, let's look for another primary stone change. We'll do one more primary stone change and then we'll head back. We'll take a look and see what we've got so far. See about cutting down those trees. I should get some chestnut too. I love the way chestnut looks in this mod pack, especially the inside texture. It just looks amazing. Okay, what do we got here? By the way, that's not cassiterite down there, as I originally thought. It's bismuthinite. So what kind of rock is this? Limestone. Yeah, I don't have limestone yet. So let's get ourselves some limestone. And I know out there right now there's at least one person who's expecting me to make a pun about Limestone Cowboy. Since I seem to be king of bad puns at the moment. Sorry, it's not going to happen. That kind of a pun would be schist. Alright. Smooth limestone. Regular limestone. Limestone rocks to get some cobblestone. One more will get me a limestone brick. There we go. Now we just got to figure out how the hell to get out of here. I'll just pop down a limestone brick. Somebody outside is blaring their car stereo to the point that I can hear it. I cannot wait until we move next weekend. Be off of the busy street, no more noisy upstairs neighbors setting the dog off at all hours of the morning. A room where I can lock myself in and actually have a recording room again. Oh, I didn't know how much I was going to miss having the room where I could close the door and do my recording until it was gone. Okay, that's diorite. Let's do our limestone next. Actually, no, let's do our gneiss next. We'll kind of try and keep a little bit of a color variation thing going on here. And then we'll do the raw over top of that. Over top of that, we'll do the bricks. I kind of like those limestone bricks. Those limestone bricks look pretty good. And then the cobblestone after that. Okay, I don't like the texture of gneiss in this pack. It reminds me of some stone that you would expect to find in the Nether, like the eyes of Cthulhu staring at you or something. Anything I built out of that, I would constantly be expecting bad shit to happen. Okay, that should be good. It looks like all of our Douglas fir trees have grown, so let's go ahead and harvest all of their saplings. And then we'll chop the trees down. Now, there's kind of a trick I want to keep to while I'm doing this, and I don't know how well it's going to work. Let's keep the pepper on us. Put the bucket away. We can put these planks away. We'll definitely want our crossbow bolts just in case. Grab our hatchet and our axe. And then we're going to need some sort of scaffolding to get up there. Thatch. Thatch is always a good scaffold. Now, part of the reason why I chose Douglas fir for this... Patchy, stop it. Part of the reason why I chose Douglas fir is because the leaves will touch, and that makes it very convenient for chopping them down, because it means you can just take one swipe with an axe, and it should chop down every single bit of this little forest I've got going here. But I want to make sure I have enough saplings to replant. And I only got 3 saplings out of that. Well, no, I got a few more. I just haven't picked them all up yet. We're getting pretty late. I only got 5 saplings so far. So I kind of feel like I want to go around and get some more thatch. And kind of build myself a little bit of a walkway. So that I can get up there and get a few more saplings. Because these are tall trees, and I can do better than what I've got now. Yeah, if I stay at this level, I should be able to break a fairly acceptable amount of these leaves, and should be able to get a much higher sapling yield, while still not removing my ability to one-shot the trees. How are we looking? Yeah, it looks like that's going to be about the limit. Break out some of the extra thatch here, because I'm going to need to recycle it. I don't really have a lot of thatch on me. I should go collect a bunch of thatch. It's not like it isn't abundant in nature. Oh, hunger. Hunger took a pretty major dip there. Yeah, I could even probably afford to go a little higher. But then one of those trees is kind of short and stumpy. Let's go ahead and extend a platform out this way. We'll just take it all the way around here. And then scythe back on the hotbar. There's another sapling. Maybe just jump to get a few more hits in some of the taller trees. Oh yeah, you see I've got this one tree here that's not really connected anymore. Okay, I think I've got enough saplings to replant now. It was only 12 saplings, wasn't it? Yeah, it was 12 saplings. So I've got enough to replant as it is. I wonder. You would think that there'd be a preferred tool for picking up thatch. But if there is, I've yet to find it. A scythe doesn't work any better than anything else. A knife doesn't work any better. It's a saw? No? Saws work amazing for picking up just random logs, but... Does anyone else feel sometimes like the sun is just moving way too fast? I'm just gonna nerd pole up here. There we go. Scythe at the ready. Chop these down. Okay, that should do it. We got 13 saplings, so... And that's not including any that just dropped. By the way, for anyone who enjoyed building sky islands or whatever, take note, thatch does still float. Not affected by gravity. So if you really have to have your shitty cobblestone box in the sky, you can do it with thatch. Okay. Got an overabundance of sticks. 14 Douglas fir saplings. Let's chop some trees and see what happens. In theory, when I chop this first tree, most of these trees should come down with it, because the leaves are all connected. Oh, look at that. It just rains wood. Holy crap! That's pretty amazing. I had never done that before. I kind of like that. So we're going to replant the Douglas fir. We'll actually be able to plant a few more this time. Because we got a few extra saplings. After I finish piling all of the logs from the last one. And then we can use these Douglas fir logs either for building, or we could also use them to cook, to make some charcoal. You can use these logs for a lot of different things. And just a few random ones left. There we go. And we'll go ahead and replant these, and we're going to plant them in kind of the same pattern. Nope. One square apart. I might have to go get some more Douglas fir saplings, because that was fun. Alright. I think we've gotten a lot done this episode. Actually, we haven't. But you know what? That's okay. We don't need to be worried about hardcore progression, because in this world, we've got all the time in the world to do whatever we want. I did want to do some hunting this episode, but that's not going to happen. Because if I do that now, I'm going to be running into a 50-minute episode. It's going kind of long as is. So, we're going to wrap it up here for right now, peeps. This has been Night Dagger with Terrafirmacraft, episode 10. Hope you guys enjoy the more laid-back format that I'm going to be doing with Terrafirmacraft. It's a different style than I'm used to. It's not tutorial-like as much. Granted, we had a small tutorial moment when we chopped that down, but hey, that was just fun. But yeah, I think this series, we're going to make it a little bit more about the aesthetics, and making a good place for ourselves in this world, as opposed to, the quest for red and blue steel, the quest for, building a lava, and let's see if a cobblestone generator works, and let's install a whole bunch of tech. No, we're not going to install any tech mods for this. So I think we're going to wrap it up here. Hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. Hope you guys are enjoying where the series is going to be going as much as I am. And I'll catch you later, peeps.